This is so ugly, but I fear I need it.
I'm kind of obsessed with these, unironically.
This movie is camp. I'm getting it. Today we are going thrifting again, but I want to do a thrifting extravaganza again. If you watched a video that I made probably like over the summer where I popped around to a couple different thrift stores in one day, that is what I want to do today. I am just in a thrifting mood, and I feel like when the call comes from beyond, from the thrift gods, you must answer. So we're gonna go to like a couple different thrift stores today at least and see where we end up. I don't have like specific trends in mind necessarily, but I would love to find things like summer tops, summer dresses, anything for spring and summer, honestly. I'd love to find things to craft, like maybe a little picture frame to paint, or maybe some scrap fabric to use for different art projects, or maybe like some buttons for my junk journal, things like that. At the tippy top of my thrift wish list at the moment, which I am now putting out into the atmosphere, it's been here in my head for a little while, but it is a TV with a VCR built into it, like one of those little kitchen TVs. I want one of those so badly. I actually recently thrifted a bunch of VHS tapes from this thrift store that I'm sitting outside of right now, and I want to find something to play it in, but apparently it's a very trendy item, so that would be amazing. It'd be cool to find some shoes, some home decor, maybe even like some small furniture pieces. I'd love to find a bench to put outside of our front door, like on our little front patio thing, you know, stuff like that. So we will see where we end up. We'll see where the wind takes us today. The wind has taken me to the thrift store so far, so we'll see what other ones it leads me to later. And we're just gonna spend the day together and go thrifting and focus a little bit more on the hunt as opposed to the haul, but who knows, I could end up with like a brand new wardrobe today. So we're outside of thrift store number 1. They just opened about like 45 minutes ago or so, and we're gonna head inside and see what we can find. But first, I wanna say a big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Bombas. Bombas is a comfort-focused premium basics brand with the goal to help those in need. I recently picked up a bunch of their socks. They are all so comfortable. I literally don't want to take them off. I actually have them on my feet right now. They're so cute. They have an amazing honeycomb arch support for like a snug but really comfortable fit. They have a seamless toe, which I love, which means like no rubbing, no irritation. They have a slightly cushioned footbed without the bulk, and they also stay up without having to like pull them up or without squeezing. It's just like the best fit ever. Even as someone who has wide calves and ankles, they all fit me beautifully. Some of the pairs that I picked out recently are this cute pair with the white bow on the side. Are you joking? This black lacy pair that is so cute on. It's got this kind of like sheer look without being like thin and flimsy. I also love this pair that is lavender that has all these little flowers all over it. Very springy, very gardeny. Also this pair that's red and lacy. How perfect would these be for a Disney day, or just for like a little pop of red in your outfit? And then of course the pair that I have on right now that are a white lacy pair, and yeah, I just love them so much. And the best part about it is too that they make the number 1, number 2, and number 3 most requested items at homeless shelters, which is socks, underwear, and t-shirts, and they donate an item with every single purchase, which means a lot. It's making a purchase that also helps someone else in the process. And over 150 million essential clothing items have been donated, and that's across a network of over 4,000 giving partners in all 50 states. So they're just the best. They look very cute, they feel amazing, they have great quality. For every 1 pair purchased, there's 1 pair donated. They have a 100% happiness guarantee, and new customers get 20% off their first order. So make sure you click my link down in the description box below, or you can scan the QR code on screen here and use my code Carrie Dayton at checkout. They are truly the best. I cannot recommend them enough. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video, and let's go ahead and head into the thrift store and go on a fun little day of thrifting together. Here's our parking lot fit check. Let's go! Alright, the first place I'm looking around is in like the home decor section. Actually, I got sidetracked when I first walked in because Drew and I are looking for like a very specific furniture piece, and we found it, but it was sold. But there's another one that's kind of similar, but we're not sure if it's gonna fit in my car. So let me show you. So Drew's been looking for like some sort of curio cabinet or something like it, like specifically a corner cabinet to store all of his D&D miniatures that he's painted and things that he's created. And this would have been perfect, but it got sold. So that's unfortunate because we've been on the hunt for this for like 6 months, but that's okay. I found this one that's actually kind of cooler, and it has 2 doors and there's lights on both tiers, and it's glass on 3 of the 4 sides.
So that's pretty cool. It's $195. A lot of times they have sales. So we'll see about that fitting in my car. But I think she's coming home with us. The lovely guy that works here, he's helped us before. He's measuring it currently. He's gonna see if it fits in my car, but he gave me the price tag for it so I can show it when I get back up front. So excited. But let's see what other fun home decor things they have. There's also an entire Christmas section. So if you're in the mood for Christmas and spring, here's your place. This desk with this amazing top with like the frosted glass. So cool. On top of it, there's this little ceramic, I think it's ceramic art piece, handmade by Marcia J. Hummel in 1980. That is so cool. Also, this art piece would be amazing on a gallery wall. Very vintage, very cool. Matter of fact, while we're at it, let's see what other kind of like wall decor stuff they have. There's lots of frames here that would be perfect for like a little project if you wanted to spray paint something or like hand paint a design on a frame. There's a lot of like these sort of collage frames. I actually bought one last time I was here, and I'm gonna cover it with scrap fabric that I found here for like $1. There's always so many different frame options. I really like this one that I saw. That would be really fun to put like a maybe scrap piece of fabric or scrap piece of paper, and then like some photo booth strips or like a collage you made yourself, or you could frame like memorabilia, like memento things, concert tickets, you know, almost like junk journal stuff. And I think I might have to get this one. I was distracted by this, which is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love it. Okay, I'm in the tech section now. I'm not seeing any TV VCRs. I'm sad. So there's a lot of like DVD players. That seems to be the popular one, but not what I'm looking for. Okay, now I'm looking in the sort of like office supplies / crafting supplies section to see if there's anything I can craft with. So there's even like little notebooks that you could turn into something else. I would love to do some sort of photo album DIY where I add like a cool fabric and make it into something fun. You could also do something with a binder, but they have really good scrap fabric here, so I'm gonna dig through some of that to see if I can do like a bulletin board craft. We'll see. I just walked past this and saw this notepad. Yes, I have gotten one of these bundles before, which is just little scrap pieces that's great if you're doing like collage stuff or like junk journaling. Like, it's so smart to sell these little bundles. I also think that like getting a long piece of fabric, I mean, I know this is only I think 1/4 yard, with something to like work with for the future. I don't know if I can walk away from this fabric. Like, it would just be perfect. I want to find like a bigger piece of fabric to cover a bulletin board with. This is kind of cute. Is this sprinkles? It is 1 yard. But I recently thrifted a bulletin board, and I want to do some sort of fabric covering and then do really cute pins. I think I talked about that recently, or I talked about it on my vlog channel, but I'd love to find something to cover it with. Or I could do a collage thing, but this is all Christmas. There's burlap. I think I'm gonna wait till I find the right one. I'm sorry, this is so cute. This has inspired me. Like, I want to make something like this and frame it. And look how cute that is. There's a whole other section over here with so much fabric. Really cute patterns too. I really like this. It's like patchwork kind of. I'm like keeping my eye on a couple of these lace ones because I saw someone do something on Pinterest where they just hung a panel of lace and then used it to store their like glasses, sunglasses, jewelry, etc. And I think that's really cute. There's so many options, honestly. Love it. Honestly, come here if you need a vase. It's such good pricing. Tons of luggage. Good Lord. Look at all this. Drew and I have low-key been looking for some chairs to like take to the beach and stuff. These are a little scary. Yeah, I know. But $4.50 each? Screaming deal. Okay, now for like the homeware stuff. First of all, somebody help. because I want all of this. This is the most gorgeous set of dishes I've ever seen. These for little ice cream bowls, like ice cream sundaes. Oh my gosh, they're all so tiny and cute. They have this set of decorative plates, but I love more of like a floral or an English cottage kind of thing because I love the plate wall. But none of the exact ones I'm looking for, but still some cute ones. There's just other cute dishes in general too. These little tulip plates, or I guess floral set of plates. This little dish, this little serving dish is so cute. I love the flour and sugar holders. We've actually been on the hunt for some cute ones for our place in California, so we'll see if we can find anything. Of course, a trinket wall is always a good idea. I've actually been seeing a lot of people take frames like this, and again, sort of crafting it and putting like a photo booth strip or something like that in it, which I think would be very cute. So I may hang on to this for that and then do some kind of decorating. I was hoping that by looking in like the curtains or the tablecloth section, or even like the, you know, little doilies and things like that, that I'd be able to find a smaller panel of lace fabric, but haven't been able to find it. That's okay. As I mentioned the last time I was here, there were so many VHS tapes, and they're 2 for 50 cents? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry? Yes. Like, come on. This movie is camp. I'm getting it. There's even tapes. Oh my. Shout out Michael Bolton. I may end up grabbing a few books over here because I'm doing a project, little DIY thing that I saw on TikTok where you take little drying dish racks from IKEA and turn them into bookshelves. And I have this little book nook corner project that I want to do in my bedroom. So I think since these books are 50 cents, I may have to get quite a few of them. All right, now it is finally time to make our way to the clothing. And we're just gonna see what they got. Got this little shawl. This is actually so cute. It's very thick though. I really like that. Or poncho, I guess I should say. Super cute. Ooh, always immediately gonna be drawn to the 90s floral midi skirt. Is this my size? No, it is not. $5 though. Very cute. Speaking of skirts, we might as well just look right now. So let's see what they got. Pretty. All right, now we're gonna look through the capris because I am going to the Hilary Duff concert and I am dressing up as Lizzie McGuire. I'm on the hunt for a pair of jeans capris, but I don't feel like any of these are the right shade. However, look at these. These are cute. Little polka dot capri moment. I think these are my size. For $7, they're cute. The dressing rooms here are closed though. I think I'll leave these, but they're very adorable. I just saw this, so that's great news for me. All right, there's these long racks here that have, I think, just everything mixed in. So let's see what they got. I like this little 3/4 sleeve top. Unk casuals? More like unk, am I right? Sorry, I like these colors a lot. It's gonna be our first maybe for clothes. Okay, random niche t-shirt to find here in Arizona, but shout out Nashville. Shout out Nashville Sounds. Okay, cute little cowl neck Y2K top for $3. Adorable. Okay, adorable. If it didn't have the Outer Banks thing, I'd probably get it. This is so ugly, but I fear I need it. These hats are so perfect. I actually love a newsboy hat.
Senorita Awesome.
I used to have this shit on back in the day, and I'm kind of like, wait, do I get this? We'll think on that. I'm taking a quick browse through the short. If these were my size, I think I would get them. I love those jorts. They've got some like khaki, sort of wider leg, baggier jorts. They've got these, which are more of like a long inseam from St. John's Bay. They have these Union Bay, like almost capri looking things. This is such a throwback. crazy. I got these Docker shorts, which are kind of similar to the like Bermuda trouser shorts trend I was talking about, but a little bit different. I like the color though. But yeah, I don't think I'm feeling any of these. Okay, this tank top feels extremely Y2K to me. It's from the brand Just Love. It's not my size, but I think it could work. And it says I heart sleep. And it's $3. I like this with the little lace panel on the bottom for only $3.25. I don't love the pattern on the top. I feel like if it was something else, I'd be more inclined. It is cute. I'm taking a browse through the accessories. We have toe socks, always a classic. We have fuzzy hats. We have tons of bags. I was hoping for like some kind of good vintage bag, but I'm not seeing much. I do like this one a lot though. Where's this from? Who are you? It doesn't have a tag, I don't think, but I like her. I'm just peeking at the sweaters because I really don't need any at the moment, but I saw this Christopher Banks one. Look how pretty these colors are. This looks straight off of the cast of Friends. I love this. Taking the quickest, browse through the men's section. I like this cardigan. That's nice. I love this cardigan. Love this sweater as well. Such a pretty color. Very beautifully knit as well. Okay, last but not least, we will browse through the shoes before we head out. I do think these gold heels are cute. Old BCBG. Also been seeing a lot of people bringing back this style of heels. These are from Aerosoles, so they're probably comfortable, although they're most likely way too narrow for me. Well, actually, they're all right. They're sort of comfy. Is it weird that I love this? I'm kind of obsessed with these, unironically. Here's what else we're looking at for the shoes. Oh, these are cute. Not my size, but so cute. Look at these. Slay mama. All right, and then sometimes I just browse through the men's just to make sure, because I've actually found a couple good pairs here before in men's sizes. Those are cute. All right, I think I feel good with that. Let's check out, load that piece of furniture in my car, and then head to the next thrift store.
All right, we successfully finished with thrift store number 1. We were in there for like an hour, no, almost 2 hours actually. My cashier was so sweet and she was like, I just kept watching you go from here to here to here. Like, yeah, did my big one today. We got the piece of furniture in the car. Now we're gonna pop into another thrift store that's next door and we'll see what we find. I was gonna drive across town to a different thrift store, but based off of like the things I have to do today, traffic, etc., I'd rather just stay in this area. So we're gonna check this thrift store here next door and hopefully there will be something good, and fingers crossed like summer clothes. That's really what I'm looking for. So let's see. We are going to look through the tops first because that's obviously what I'm the most on the hunt for today. I thought it was separated by size, but now I'm thinking maybe it's not and it's separated by color. There's just so many fun things. Like, look at this. Cool. All right, let's see here. I like that it's color coded. That's nice. A classic one. The t-shirts that used to come in the ball in like the little, I don't know, like vending machine, coin machine.
Oh, fuck!
Look at this Kathy Lee gem. This is a size 8. Oh my god. I bet you this was a matching set. This is so fun. So freaking 90s. I love it. This is very Y2K, even like 2010s inspired. This. would have been everything to me when I was like 19. This is really pretty. I love this material, but I would sweat in it. And it is vintage, which is nice. It's kind of got that like slightly boat neck thing going on. There would have been a time in my life, probably 2001, where I would have lost my shit over this shirt. We got another one, folks. This one's way more bunchy. All right, I found a few things. This tank top is really pretty. It does also remind me of me in 7th grade. It is a little more Y2K, but I think it's so cute. It'd be cute with like a little black skirt. This is a maybe. I found this shirt that clearly someone hand sewed, which is just so cool. And I love this pattern. It's like all these different pieces of clothing. There's even a little tie in the back. Adorable. I also liked this material. There's also this one, which the tag was cut off, so I'm not sure. But I love this green pattern. This is so fun. I don't typically go for collared shirts, but I just liked it and wanted to show it. And then this cardigan from Blair. Look how pretty that is. All right, I'm taking a look through the bottoms. There's not much I'm finding. There's lots of capri jeans. I just don't feel like they're perfect. Also, weirdly, I kind of want to try these on. These seem kind of fun, but I don't know about sizing. So I might actually try these on too. We'll see. All right, I think I've done pretty much all of my browsing that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take my 2 items, see if they fit in the fitting room, because it's kind of rare to have a fitting room these days. This fitting room is a trip. Look at all this. First of all, love that. All of this. The record floor is amazing. I'm not wearing the best outfit to test these out, but I don't know. What do we think? I think I hate them. Okay, and then here's the tank top. I think with my hair down it would look better, but like, I think it might be a little big as well. I don't know. If it was a bit more form-fitting, I think I would like it better. Just doesn't go with this outfit exactly. Like, it's cute, but yeah, it's just not the right one. Cute, but we're gonna pass. I think we're good. I think I've seen it all. So let's head home and I will show you a thrift haul of everything I got. All right, we're home. We made it back. I have my box of stuff. I think I only spent, minus obviously the furniture piece, I think I spent around like $25 or something like that. So honestly got a great deal. And for the clothing pieces, in case they don't fit for some reason, because I couldn't try them on, if they don't, I have a closet sale coming up, so I'll just include it in that. But anyways, I guess I'll start with the clothes, because that's, I feel like, what most people are here for. But I don't know, I love seeing other things as well. So let me know if you want me to like mix it up in the future and do more like home decor and crafting and stuff like I did in this video. But starting off, I did get this pair of shoes, and I know they're kind of like church choir shoes a little bit, but I sort of love that. These are by Aerosols, like I mentioned before. They were $4 and maybe even half off of that. And for some reason, they're really just doing it for me. I feel like styled in the right way, these could be very cute. They may be controversial, who knows? Sometimes the things I wear and try on are very controversial, but I think life is short and you should just wear things that make you happy. I've been really trying to veer away from just wearing sneakers every single day. There's nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like I have really like relied too much on sneakers recently, and it's been my entire style. So it's nice to just have something else to wear from time to time. Am I gonna wear these on a day-to-day basis, like running to the UPS store and whatnot? No, probably not, but I think it's fun to have in my closet, so assuming they were $4. Okay, I'll show the other 2 accessories that I got since I started with shoes. I did get the newsboy hat. I think I can rock this, I'm not gonna lie. It was $1.50. I actually think she gave me 2 hats for $1.50, so this one and another one that I got, but this was from the women's section. I'm gonna wash it and sanitize it, don't worry, but I don't know, I think it's gonna be fun. I don't have any sort of, oh wait, never mind. It's from Scala Pronto. That's the brand I mean. But there is, what I was gonna say is a stretchy band on the inside, and for someone with a very big head, that'll be helpful for me. So there we go. Then I also got this hat, which is straight up vintage. It's by AutoCab. I feel like this is like a very old school hat brand, but this just says Monterey 90, and it's kind of got that like, I don't know, dad hat style. And I think these are so cute, even with just like a white tank top and jeans. And then this, adorable. I don't even think this has been worn. Like, it just looks like it's been untouched for years, probably decades. I mean,
$90. But when I'm thrifting a hat, I just want it to be random like this, you know? So excited about that. And I think it was either $1.50 for that or she gave me 2 for $1.50, but either way, I love it. Okay, next up, I'm gonna start off with this tank top, which is deeply, deeply iconic. Is it a little bit like those t-shirts and tank tops and stuff that I make fun of at the thrift store that are slightly cringy but deeply iconic? Yes, and that's the point. It's called camp. No, but I just love this. I do love sleep. I don't get a lot of it because I have ADHD, but you know what? I love it. So this is by Just Love. It says it's a size medium, but honestly, it's definitely gonna fit me as an XL. This was marked for $6, so it was supposed to be half off, but then she told me that she was like, this is $1, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. So I did in fact get this for $1, and that's exactly what I feel like it's worth. It's perfect, and it's like faded and a little bit worn in, and I love it. It reminds me of those sort of like early 2000s t-shirts and like especially that type of tank top. I think they're calling it a wife pleaser these days, which I personally love. The next clothing item that I picked out is in fact this little striped 3/4 sleeve, I guess like, is this 100% cotton shirt? Let's see. It is in fact torn off. Okay, so it feels 100% cotton to me anyway. It feels like it's shrunken a little bit, but I'm fine with that. And I just love this color. It's a like kind of dark heathered gray and then a butter yellow. And I think this is adorable, even just with like jeans. But what I was picturing it with was some like longer baggy jorts, like denim jorts, and then like a taller boot. I think that'll be so fun for springtime, like before it gets too hot. Although you guys, I gotta be honest, right now, I'm currently in Arizona. It is almost 100 degrees. It's March. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, we will find a time to wear that. I love that one. I think that might be my favorite item. And then the last clothing item is from this brand called FR Sport Woman. And I had to get this. I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me. It's like reminding me of a little bit of rodeo, a little bit of 90s beauty queen, a little bit of like Shania Twain in 1997. I don't know. I love it. Do I think that it's going to be an everyday wear thing for me? No, but I really like it. And I also like that it's kind of more of a like long sleeve shirt material. It's stretchy, but it's not like a thick sweatshirt material. And I think it'll be a lot more wearable for me. And it's got the leopard print. It's got the fringe. Hello. I don't know. It's like ugly, but it's also so cute. I'm immediately picturing this with some like dark wash jeans, or even like light wash, doesn't matter. And the jeans are tucked into a pair of cowboy boots. Stop. You can't take that away from me. If you think that's ugly, fine, don't wear it. But I like it. Okay, now on to the box. There is so much in this box. The first thing, she gave this to me for free because there was no price tag on it, and I said, okay. And it is this notepad. This is like one of my favorite things ever. And it says, dumb things I gotta do. And I just love stuff like this. You cannot find stuff like this these days. I mean, maybe it is new. I don't know. It looks pretty old to me, but it's just like something like this, something kitschy and like funny and stupid is just what I live for. So this is just like a little notepad that you can put your to-do lists on, and maybe I can put like a magnet on it and put it on my fridge or something, but I just love a to-do list. I also love the idea of having a list that says dumb things I gotta do. It's great. Then I got in the little fabric crafting section this 25-cent pack of trim. And it's just this sort of like tasseled trim that's red, white, and blue. It does look a little patriotic, but I think paired with the right fabric, we can fix that. And I thought this would be cute for a little project if I wanted to put it on a picture frame or on some sort of like photo album or in my junk journal or whatever. I thought that'd be cute for that. So 25 cents, you can't beat it. Then we have the fabric that I ended up getting. I ended up only getting this one little set that was $2. So we have this very Y2K elasticy sequined fabric. Then we have this sort of like, I don't know, sequiny, rhinestoney, shimmery kind of champagne shade, and then we have like a goldy champagne-y lace, and I love it. I will be having so much fun with this. With what? I don't know yet, but I will. If you don't, I don't really plug it a lot on here, but if you don't watch my vlog channel, I've been doing a lot more crafting over there, and I've been trying to document it a bit more. Having a little bit more of an analog year. Y'all mind if I have a little whimsy year real quick? No, but actually, so if you want to see what I end up doing with this, maybe follow me on my vlog channel. Okay, and then for picture frames, I got 2 of them. These were both 50% off, so they were each $2. This first one is just the gold one that I showed you, and I can see myself doing so many fun things with this. I'm picturing like a fabric or a craft paper background like I mentioned, maybe some sort of collage, maybe a group of like photo booth strip pictures or Polaroids or, you know, something like that. That'll be really fun. Or even something that's like not a photo. You can frame, like I said, memorabilia, little things that you collect. You can make, I don't know, like something so personal. So that was $2, love it. Then this frame, which you look at it this way and you're like, but then when you think about doing it this way and then you take out the mat and you replace it and you paint this and you like zhuzh it up, maybe like put some lace, like you could put this trim on the outside of it or something and make it really fun. That's what I'm all about. So that one was also $2. Okay, then I got 2 VHSs because I have an entire collection of them right now. I probably have 20 at this point, which I will eventually show. I think I'm gonna film like a collective haul, like of stuff that I've gotten that I haven't filmed for this channel, maybe in like a few weeks or something like that. But in the meantime, I'll show you 2 of them. And we got What Lies Beneath and Ghost, 2 classics. I mean, this was like when did this come out? 1990, I think. So I was really little, but then by the time I was probably in like elementary school, I was obsessed with this. I would weep over it. And then this movie, What Lies Beneath, is like really good, but it's also really kind of campy and I love it. I watched this every single like Halloween season. When Drew saw this box, he opened it up and I was like, look at the movie I got. And I showed him and he was like, oh my God. He was like, no. What can I say? Those were both 2 for 50 cents. Those are the prices I love to see at the thrift store. Then I got a bunch of books because most of these books were 25 cents. I think the most I paid for one of these was 75 cents. So I just got a stack of books for my little project, like I mentioned. I will probably update you guys on this in the future, but I got some randoms. I got some older books. I got some newer books. I got a Harlan Coben book. He's like the king of British crime thrillers that get turned into Netflix shows. I got Death by Pantyhose. Sure, why not? So I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books. So there you have it. That is my fun little thrift morning. It was such a blast. It's exactly what I wanted. I didn't get anything at the second thrift store, in case you were wondering. They didn't have like that good of stuff today, but it just kind of depends on the day you go, you know? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me go thrifting today and hanging out with me in the process. If there are any other thrifting videos that you want to see or want to see more of, like if you want to see me go to estate sales more, go to more small thrift stores like this one, go to like big ol' savers, definitely let me know in a comment. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.